Hello and welcome to another market update after market closed on the 18th of January. So here's where we always look at the big picture. We look at the S&P 500 for the big short term, long term. Here's the long term picture, and each little peg is an up and down 1 week of action, and this smoothed out for us a little bit by this blue line here, which is kind of like an average over the last 40 weeks. Our proprietary system called a brand new bull market back in November 2016. When it said to get out on 22nd of October 2018, enjoying some nice gains there, and now the system, as you know, has put me in cash, and we wait and see what happens next. And there's the short-term picture here. So it's got a little way to go before we say, oh, it's a brand new bull market again. And here's where it is now. It did well this week, actually, unexpectedly, and it's pushed past a line of resistance here. So you need to see what happens this week. But the market is very stretched here. There's lots of indicators I'm looking at showing that it's pushed quite a long way in a short space of time. And even if it is going to go higher from here, it must at least cool off and correct a little bit, because that rubber band is pushed heavily to the upside now. So I was expecting a bit of a pullback last week, but it didn't happen, and defied gravity a little bit there. But let's just see what happens next. But the pressure is definitely to the downside in the week ahead. But you know, as I say, if the system's put me in cash, then what do I care anyway? I've had some nice gains, and now just sitting there waiting to see what happens next. Barring other opportunities, which we always look at, such as, you know, shorting stocks, which are always out there, and of course the commodities plays. Members watching of mine know that that trade is still open, and we're in that been at that a couple of weeks now. So that remains open because the RSI is still in an uptrend. I will say when it isn't. If you want to get in on the commodity plays, then you need a DVD recording of my most recent seminar to know what those trades are. Let's also, a brand new theme for 2019. Let's, instead of looking at, because it's a very hard thing to look at, this is, you know, down market, cash market and so on, let's look at it a different way, shall we? Why don't we flip this market on its head and get a mirror image of the S&P 500 exactly? If I type in SH, there it is. That's the exact opposite. And so just as the S&P 500 looks like it's, you know, suffering, this chart looks like it's just about to bloom, actually. This is the reverse of the S&P 500, and this is going to be the chart I look at from now on. Instead of saying, oh, you know, I'm in cash, I'm going to look at this as if I'm always investing in a bear market or any kind of downturn, because you see that we can make money in any kind of market, up, down, sideways, we don't care. And so that's why I'm gonna. This is my new chart, and look how this is respected. Its moving average going down, finally breaks above it, gets a big push higher. And what's been happening this last few weeks is it's been pulling back, rightfully so, after this big push upwards. And here it is down here. So I think as long as it stays above that 40-week line, in fact, that's you know, it's starting to the 40-week is starting to rise up a bit now. Yeah, an important inflection point here. So looking like a brand new bull market for SH, which means possibly a brand new bear market for the S&P 500, but an interesting way of looking at things. Okay, so that is all for now, and I will speak to you next time.